Alrighty, so home valuation for Robert. Here we go, and this is on. What are we doing it on? We're doing it on 3503 Lakemont. Nice place, obviously. Very nice. That's the community open. Nice patio. Obviously, it's all very nice. Okay, so now let's do some comparisons, and here's all of your pieces. This is in the 90 days, so we don't go back any further than 90 days. This is only in your community. I have sorted this based on the lowest price to the highest price. These are the closed. This means in the last 3 months, these 4 properties have sold. Lowest number, 260, 308, 315, 325. What's active? What's for sale? In other words, we put your house on the market, and you said, well, if I was going to try to sell my house, what am I competing against? Well, you're competing against with this 329. And if we take a look, like, okay, well, this 329 can't be as good as mine. Let's look at it. Okay, it's not as good. It's open. Cabinets aren't as nice. It's got some decent flooring. Bathroom is nice. Paint is, certainly off. Let's go back here this way. So I would say it's 80% is where we're at. All right. What has sold? Well, this one sold $349. Now, we don't know that that's the sold price. That's what they were asking. Until it's sold, it doesn't change this number to what the actual sold is. And actually, let's go to this one. Let's see. I've got to change the screen to show you. Yeah, I got to move it. Let's just do this. And I might probably have to move me to. No, I'll just move it over. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be, these are where all the numbers are, right? So actually, it's right here. Original list price, $299. Sold price, $260. $30,000 discount. I can keep me there and just be there. This one. Original list price, $308. Sold, $308. Right? They had it down as a low price because everybody else was up there. This one, $329, sold for $315. So that's what I'm getting you to look at, is that just because it says that's the price doesn't mean it's $354, sold for $325, right? So this guy who's pending, which means actually these 2 guys that are pending, they're under contract now. Well, we know original list is $317. We don't know what their actual sale price is. That's interesting. Original list is $317, but it's showing as $359. 317 under contract in May. Huh, okay, so I guess they were down. It'd be interesting to see history-wise. What did they do? Did they literally start off 317, and then somebody talked them into going up to 377, and then 359? So they started off in January at 317, and it didn't get sold. And then somebody came in and said, "Well, things are selling," and they bumped them up to 370. They should have left them right where they were. Okay, let's take this one. They started off $349. They've stayed at $349. They've only been on 20 days, so they probably sold for less, my guess. And now, like I said, your other, let's just take photos here. The other houses you're competing with, this one here is asking $359. They're never going to get it. It's a crappy little place at $359. You already know that, because first off, you go to the $329. You go to this, these are closed, and then you go to this one at $329. Now, this is nice. Would you pay $359 when you can go buy this $329? That's really what we're getting to about you. Okay, so here's how it works. While your house is worth more than $329, by pricing yourself higher than $329, all you're doing is helping this one get sold. They become a comp, and you drive the price down of what you're going to get. What you're going to get for your house and what your house is worth are two different things. What your house is worth is where you can go to the bank, and the bank says, well, your house is worth this, and they'll lend on that. What you can get depends on what's happening in the market, and what's happening in the market is things are in the low threes for you. If we priced your house at $329, we might get $329. Depends. My guess is that because $329, for instance, just so we're clear about this, while it's priced at $329 and that is the lowest active price available, these two got sold and it didn't. It's been on the market. Let's look cumulative days on the market. It's been on the market 129 days. So it was on the market when that sold and when that sold, right? It was on the market when this one sold, and it sold at $379. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean it sold at $379. They just means they accepted an offer of where it was. I don't even know what the pictures or how nice that is, but there's something about it. So I would tell you $329 is the most that I would list it for if you want to get it sold. That's probably not the number you want, but if you want to get it sold, that's the number you would go. All right, I hope this helps you determine and just realize, man, they're two different things. If you want to know value, I tell you probably a 375, 380 value-wise. I'm not sure that the other part is comps will go as far as an appraisal. You could get that as far as a loan. As far as a value in being able to sell it, what somebody's willing to pay for it, 329 is the tops. I'm just going to tell you that's as far as listing it in the market. That's it. Somebody might come in and offer a little bit more, but if you want to get eyeballs, it's got to be at 329 mark. All right. Hope you have an awesome day. Hope this helps you.